You ready for this? Nilu! This was about to be an entirely different video if I got Nilu. So in today's video, I'm going to show you why you need Nahida. Not really, but like at the same time, yeah, she's really good. You basically need her. This team is something I run every single day, and I clear every single domain run that I ever need to with this team. Now, this team, it does great damage. You really shouldn't be using Yelan on this team, but I clear these domains in like 20 seconds anyways with this team, so who cares? It's also a part of my agenda to keep Zhongli as my #1 used in domain character. Realistically, if I was running this team, I'm not using Zhongli. This is the team that I would be running. Do you notice like anything about this team? Yelan here can be replaced. Yelan can be replaced with literally anybody. You want to know what I mean by literally? I mean literally. It doesn't matter. We're going to put Xingqi on this team. We have no resonance. It doesn't matter because this team is actually dumb. Like, there's no need to use any, like, you only need 3 characters for this team. And there we go. I fully set it up. And yeah, look at this damage. 31,000 on bloom damage. And then Masanori over here is guarding. You can't really test out the craziness that this team is. And also, once again, we're using 3 4-stars, technically only 2, because this girl is level 20, and I didn't even switch into her once. That's how insane this team is. You know, let's just go into Spiral Abyss, all right? Let's just go into Spiral Abyss, and I'll show you. Oh, 6 hours until it resets. That's great. I'll get more primos. Ooh, actually, I was saying that, and I didn't realize what that meant. That means I'm getting some primos for Nilu. We're not even going to put Xingqi on the team. We're just not. All right. We're going to have Kuki, Xingqiu, and Nahida. You actually don't need Nahida built for this team. I want you to know that. Well, you do, but like you don't. If you really wanted, you could just have Kuki built on this team. You can have Xingqiu at level 1 and Nahida at level 1. Obviously, your damage is going to go down. But if you did just have Nahida and Xingqiu at level 1, it would still sort of work. So I'm not going to clear this entirely because once again, we have the Wii Nut. Listen, the Wii Nut, no matter what you do, you're not clearing it with this sort of team, right? I'm just doing this for show. Like, this is the hardest of chambers, and we're about to clear this pretty easily, right? So, we didn't even have to use Nahida's burst, by the way. Like, that literally does nothing except for the burst, like, damage here. Let's do this. And then, yeah, I'm meant to switch. I'm not. I was pressing 4 because I thought Nahida was in my last slot. But, you know, we only have 3 characters on this team. Yeah, as you can see, we are destroying these. Did we destroy that easier than we had the Kazuha run? Don't know. But then we also have, you know, that. Let's Hyper Bloom. Yup. I keep pressing 4 because Nahida's in the last slot. Yeah, and then once you get over around like here, Nahida just starts destroying shields, which is another reason why I wanted to get rid of this. Like, another reason why I wanted to showcase them in this. Look how easy these guys' shields are going down with just Nahida. Look at that. No other character. I mean, well, other characters, obviously, but I mean, look at the shield. It's just dead. Yeah, it's so easy. I had like, what, a minute left on that? Well, I'll just put it up there. Another thing, she really shreds shields, especially those Hydro shields. I'm not so sure about, you know, any of the other shields. But the amount that she's able to do for the shield damage, I was like, oh, wow. This is why the Hydro guys were so hard to beat. Because their shields didn't have the right reactions. So, yeah, beating Spiral Abyss like that fairly easily with only 3 characters. Yeah, pretty insane. Would you believe if I told you she had more uses? So, funny thing, you know, I haven't pulled Nilu or Ye Miko. And we're gonna use Sinnoh. I'm gonna make this point very clear. Baijiu's probably better for Sinnoh, I'm imagining, but that's pure speculation. You wanna know why? Because Baijiu's not released, and Nahida is guaranteed. So what you want to do? Summon for Nahida, because she's just good, and no matter what you do. Did I mention that she also gives like 250 EM to any character that you may have? So back to Baijo. Baijo is a character we have no idea if he's going to be seriously good for Sinnoh or not. He could be, or he could not be. His duration for his shield thing can be, you know, almost gone completely, right? That could happen with Baijo. Baijo could actually just not work with Sinnoh's huge amount of duration that he gets. That is a serious thing. Whereas Nahida, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and this. So we can see here that Kokomi is being awful once again, but we have 18,000 there. You know, we're seeing pretty bad numbers from Sinnoh, but that's just because Sinnoh is Sinnoh. But if we look at Nahida's damage, you know, 13,000, that wasn't a crit. Yeah, 13,000, not a crit, because I've seen like 30,000 from my Nahida's E-skill. Yeah, her little ticking thing, let's just show it real quick. We'll just show what she's able to really do. Let's just show what Nahida's able to do. Like, 15,000, let's see. 13,000. I guess this is kind of on a team where we're not on a like huge thing. 27,000. All right, there we go. So that's really fun. Also, the Nahida's entire effects, like, this is a very dumbed down version of like going over a Nahida, but it's very fun to use Nahida. Nahida works with basically, she's gonna work with basically every Hydra character that comes out, every Electro character for the next like 10 years. All right, Nahida's going to be like the #1 go-to. You can use her on the team, and she's going to make the team better because of how good she applies Dendro. Sinnoh is probably the character she works close to worst with. You can run physical DPS Zhongli and have it be a Hyper Bloom team, and you'll still be basically as good. It'll work basically fine. Just, you know, that third slot, yeah, just throw Zhongli there. Now, it's going to be better if you just switch into Nahida, but if you want to use physical DPS Zhongli, you can. It's seriously, you can do whatever you want with Nahida. That's the entire point of this video. I didn't want to make a super serious video for it. But yes, Nahida is legitimately just one of the most broken characters in the game. She's fighting for the crown of #1 character in the game. She's that good. Like, please, if you don't know how crazy Nahida is, just summon for her, all right? Summon for her, use her, and then just be in shock, all right? That'll be the best way. I'm telling you, you cannot go wrong if you're using Nahida. Did I mention that I'm not using her on her signature weapon? I'm not like some whale here for my Nahida. She's C0. All of this stuff. If you get C2 Nahida, you win the game. Like, there's never going to be a single thing that hurts you ever again. 20% chance to do double damage on blooms and hyper blooms. It legitimately, and burning, I guess. I didn't even realize you got crit hits. All right, cool, whatever. But yeah, that's insane. Like, Nahida is legitimately one of the most broken characters, and it is so amazing to use her. So yes, you should definitely summon for her. I wanted to make a video showcasing Nahida, but I didn't want to make it too serious. So yes, make sure to subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.